All right, I am back for real this time. I'm back like I never left. Okay, so I don't know what's going on with these microphones. I bought two new microphones, this one and then I bought this one. I don't know what's going on with them. They acting janky. I'm just like, okay, what in the world is going on here? So we are here on Stay Woke Live tonight. I was not here last week. I gotta figure out this lighting too, because I'm tired of looking orange like Trump. I bought this big. Let me show y'all this light that I bought, and it's still. I don't know if it's the room. I don't know. My forehead is looking all shiny. Look at this big old light, y'all. This is a big, huge light. It's huge, but I'm just like. Then I got the studio lights. I don't know. I'm gonna try to see if I can turn this down a little bit. I don't know. No, I definitely don't want it to be warmer. All right. So anyway, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I am here. So let me get the comments bar up so we can see who's in the chat, see who's coming in. Um, all right. So I do see that I'm live. Let me make sure I can hear myself. This one and okay. I can hear myself. I can hear myself. Okay. Chat, see who's coming in here. So I'll wait for a couple of people to get in. While we're waiting, definitely want to talk about the fashion show. First of all, I want to thank everybody. I want to thank everybody for tapping in when I talked about getting T-shirts. I want to thank everybody for tapping in and helping us out. We in a tight crunch. We in a tight crunch. Roof Chapter trying to get our little T-shirts together. So. Hopefully everybody else will be encouraged to do the same thing, but I'm glad I did link up with two really good people. But T-shirts is high. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe how much they are charging for T-shirts. I was like, and then I'm thinking if you order 10 or 15 T-shirts, you should be getting some type of discount. Girl, that's like, and then one person was like, if you get a 2X or above, it's an extra $10. I was like, $10? Those T-shirts cost like $1, an extra $1 or $2. And the plate size is still going to be the same. I'm just like, wow. I was like, baby, maybe the T-shirt game is where I need to be. Maybe I'm in the wrong business. I'm in the wrong business, I say. Yes, yes, yes. So so just to want to open the show up with talking about the all-male fashion show. Amaranthus Grand Chapter, Order of the Eastern Stars, Nebraska affiliation. Nebraska affiliated always does a big, huge fundraiser, scholarship fundraiser. And here's the thing. Scholarships are for children who want to continue their education. That is so important. I mean, for us to be even to be in a position to offer scholarships to youth. I just think that's amazing. And for you guys, we're in the position to put on the show, but you guys are the ones that are actually funding it. You guys are the actually the ones funding it. Hey Val, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing, Val? Don't let me forget to talk about that election in Georgia for Marjorie Taylor Greene's seat. Don't let me forget about that because I don't have this on my notes. But when you popped on here, I just said, oh, man. Okay, so anyway. So good evening, Valerie. You are the first one on the show tonight. I'm going to see what I got for you. When the next time you come into Omaha, Val? We're going to have to get together. I'm going to have to take you and treat you and take you. So I did back to the fashion show. So last year, we completely sold out. I mean, we were overbooked. I mean, it was standing room only in there. It was so much fun. I want to shout everybody out that bought tables last year. Joy Lyons from Roof Chapter, Sophia Cartwright, Roof Chapter, Chanel Nay from Queen Esther, Charlene Morton from Schaefer, Linda Brown bought 3 tables. From, I think Joy bought 2 tables. Linda Brown bought 3 tables. I mean, it was just really, really nice. We're having it again at the Tangier Shrine off of 84th and Center. So it's an all male. It's a treat for everybody because we will be displaying the sharpest clothes and men's fashion. I mean, and the models, they have so much fun. Y'all just have to be there. I'm gonna put a little video sizzle reel together. But last year we like oversold, so I was so glad that like 25 people didn't come. But I'm not going to do that this year. So first come, first serve. The tickets are $30 donation. It's a $30 donation. If you want a table, you can get one for $270. We also take sponsorship donations. So if you want to sponsor, maybe have your business, we definitely make announcement for the businesses, and even people that get tables. We shout everybody out that get tables too. What's up, Cutcon? What's up, Sophia? Miss Sophia here now. Thank you guys for joining the show. I definitely appreciate it. So Cutcon, you is coming back to Ruth because you are feeling much better. Thank you, Jesus. So you can let me know when your return date is, but you need to come on to this fashion show, Cutcon. It's an all-male fashion show. You know how we get down. It's sponsored by Amaranthus Grand Chapter Scholarship Committee, and I am the chairperson over the fashion show. My committee is great. Definitely want to say a prayer for our Grand Associate Matron. She's traveling. She had a death in her family, so praying for Sister Shanta Ward. Prayers go out to her for safe and traveling mercies. I just want her to make sure she is good because Sophia, we got this, right? Shanta don't have to worry about nothing. We got this. All right, so the fashion show is April 11th. We got food. We got heavy hors d'oeuvres. We got Don Russell on the hors d'oeuvres, the heavy hors d'oeuvres, Don Russell Cummings. We got food. DJ Straight Drop is DJing, but the drum roll, please. I don't know if y'all heard it yet. We got Shiffy with the blop blop blicky to host. I mean, it take an act of Congress without a contract to get Shiffy to host, but she must love us. But she said she's definitely passionate about the Eastern Stars, raising money for the kids. She like for the scholarship fundraiser. So Shiffy with the blop blop blicky is in the house. She is in the house hosting, so we are grateful for that. So to get on with this, some of the models. Chad Stoner, I have not heard from you, but I will be reaching out to Chad. Look, this is Brother Wilcox. Hold on, y'all. Hello. How are you doing, sir?
Returning your call.
You just returning my call? That's how dry you gonna just say I'm just returning. Well, let me let you know you are on the podcast right now.
Oh, sorry about that. Let me get off.
No. I wonder. We talking about the fashion show. That's what I was calling you for. Did you get my message about modeling in a fashion show?
I'm not sure I did. When did you give it to me?
I sent it maybe about a week and a half ago.
Oh. Let me go back and double check because I'm not sure I got it.
Okay,
I know about it, but I'm not sure if I got your particular one.
Okay, I could have sent it from my second line. I don't even know the number. It starts with a 531. But I will call you back after the show. But we definitely want you to be in the fashion show. This is a past grandmaster, ladies. We are trying to get him. Look at the people clapping. Hey, Charlene Melton, how you doing? So I'll give you a call back, brother, after the show.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for calling me back.
Okay, then.
All right. Mm-hmm. That was Brother Wilcox, and he can dance his butt off. Baby, he can dance his butt off. I definitely want him in the fashion show. So anyway, so again, ladies and gentlemen, please get your people together. Please get your tables together. If you got to bring them from north, south, and east and west. It was packed last year. Roof chapter, definitely we got to get us a table. We had 3. Well, our members had we had 8 tables total. But we need to get our tables. We need to get our tables together. It's going to be fun. Ernest White, the vice president of American National Bank. John Gould. Andre is a registered nurse. He's been interviewed on here as eye candy and also talking about political views. We got Dondi Holland was he was a big hit last year. Dondi Holland was a big hit last year. Tim Clark. Brother Tim Clark, he's out of the country now for the next 10 days, but he said he will be here and has committed for the fashion show. I did invite, if y'all haven't seen Pastor Ellis, Salem's new pastor, If y'all haven't seen them preach, y'all can go back and look at it, you know, after it has aired. I mean, if you go to your own church or whatever, I just love his style of preaching. I like how he move in the pulpit. I love his engagement style. Y'all, he will just call out 10 people name. I mean, he hasn't even been here that long. I mean, just to be that engaged with the people, like he'll be like, Chantella, you know what I'm talking about. Now, when somebody do this and he'll fit it right into the engagement with the audience, with the church is amazing. I love when pastors do that, when they're not so big that they don't remember people's name and they just don't know the people that's in charge of stuff. They know the common folks. Like, and I've seen them do it even during Bible study and when he gives his morning scripture. I didn't see him do it on live. He'll call out people. So I did invite him to be a model. I just think it would have been amazing. But he has a previous engagement. I was like, but he responded right back to me like that, y'all. He responded. So shout out to Pastor Ellis from Salem Baptist Church. So yeah, he responded back to me quickly and said if he wasn't, you know, already had a previous engagement, that he definitely would have loved being in a fashion show. So I'm gonna let him know about it next year in about 3 weeks. So after this fashion show, I'm gonna let him know, hey, next year we got one coming up too. All right, y'all. So we're gonna dig right into it. So one of the things I want to talk about. So I know everybody remembers the guy Dylan Wolf that shot the at the church, shot all the black people at the church in Alabama. I mean, no, in South Carolina. It was South Carolina. So I wanted to, I gotta bring that one video too. Now, and just how so, I mean, some people are just so dumb. I definitely want to bring this one video up, but this is him. I want you guys to see, just to give you remember, this was a guy that they took to Burger King. I said, after he shot and killed like 11 people, he left one person alive. They took him to Burger King drive-thru to get him something to eat because he was hungry. Okay, so I just want y'all to remember that. Hey, Tony Lawson, how you doing? Oh, Tony, yes, Tony, I'm glad you're in here. The fashion show is April the 11th. It is an all-male fashion show. Tickets are $30 donation, heavy hors d'oeuvres. We got drinks there, a full bar. A full bar. We got a DJ. We got Shiffy with the Blicky hosting, and it is for scholarship. All the money is raised and definitely goes back into our community. So if we invest in our community today, then guess what we got to look for in the future. So Tony, hit me up, because Tony, you done been to a couple of fashion shows that we had too when we were at the Scottish Rites Hall. So yeah, definitely spread the word. I need everybody to spread the word. I need it to be packed out. Okay, so we're gonna go and look at this. Where is this idiot at? Okay, nope, that's not it. Okay, here it is.
We're hearing from what's expected to be the prosecution's final witness, one of 3 survivors that awful night at Bible study, who says Dylan Roof only spared her so she could tell the story. Today, federal prosecutors are expected to rest their case against Dylan Roof, the 22-year-old accused of a massacre fueled by hate. These newly released videos played in court show Roof in target practice. Investigators say he was carefully planning out to carry out his rampage and had even staked out Charleston's Emmanuel AME Church multiple times. In court, they retraced his steps using GPS data, alleging he stopped at plantations and other historic sites in the months before the shooting. Prosecutors laid out his racially inflammatory writings, photos of the Confederate flag, and a potential hit list of other churches found in his car, along with surveillance video of Roof entering and exiting the church the night of the killings.
Well, did I kill him? Well, I guess.
And his chuckle during a chilling confession to FBI agents. Roof is charged with 33 federal counts, including hate crimes. His defense team has not disputed the facts of the case and has offered to plead guilty in exchange for the death penalty.
I'm going to pull this ahead because I want y'all to see what he did right here. Bastard.
Looking down at the table in front of him. During his FBI interview after his arrest, he was asked whether he wanted to kill more black people.
Oh, no, I was worn out.
Right now, Dylan Roof has his own lawyers, but he's asked the court to represent himself during.
Again. So they asked him, did he want to kill more black people? He said, oh, no, I'm worn out. I want y'all to listen. I ain't making this shit up.
To kill more black people.
Oh, no, I was worn out.
Right now, Dylan Roof has his.
Oh, yeah, honey, that must have pissed me off so bad today. I had never seen that. I had never seen that clip. That must have pissed me off so bad today when I seen that. I was pissed all over again. I was like, what in the hell? So the reason I'm bringing this up, this is old news. We know it's old news. So let me see what in the world. Wait a minute. Warning. All right, let me go ahead and close out on this. Okay, so the reason I brought that video up is because the judge, I don't know if you guys remember the judge when Dylan went for his arraignment in court. The judge, this is how the judge greeted him. Okay, so it's 11 people were killed. He let the one lady stay alive, the one person to stay alive to tell his story. So when they brought Dylan in handcuffs and Dylan's family is there, the family members of the deceased is there. And this is what the judge says. To the Roof family. Now that's Dylan, his family. So he first addresses the Roof family. He says, to the Roof family, I know that you guys, I can't even imagine what you're going through. You know, I'm sure this is unexpected. What? He addressed not the people who have lost people. He addressed the gunman's family. He addressed, what's up, auntie? He addressed the gunman. We got 3 people from Las Vegas in here. He addressed the gunman family, telling them he know that they're going through something. That is you know, he can't even imagine what they're going through because they crazy ass son went and shot up a church and killed a bunch of black folks. So the reason I brought all of that up from, I believe, 2015. And I think he ended up going to court in 2017. His team wanted to say guilty to all charges if they would take the death penalty out. But no, this is, I'm gonna show y'all. Let me see. Yeah, here it is. Let me show y'all the reason I brought this back up because this must have really pissed me off. So let's see. I'm gonna make you big, buddy. I want everybody to see you.
Hey Roku users, here's how you can add Live 5 Plus to your device in just a few simple steps. Grab your remote and head to the search bar. Once you're there, type in Live 5. You'll see the thumbnail appear, select it, then choose Add App. Once it's installed, head back to the home screen and find the app. Select the app to open it. Now you have access to our full library of local content. Stream anytime.
Why would they
Live
have this
5
on
Plus.
camera? Oh, I could have skipped.
Just into our Live 5 newsroom, the Department of Homeland Security has announced charges that Charleston County Magistrate Judge James B. Gosnell Jr. is facing. They say Gosnell has been arrested for possessing child sexual abuse materials. Department of Homeland Security investigators reportedly got a tip from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children.
During a search warrant of Gosnell's home and electronic devices, agents reported finding a flash drive with child sex abuse material on it. Gosnell has.
Okay, so I am going, let me pause this and bring this back.
To our Live 5, just into our.
Sex abuse material on it. Gosnell has.
Okay, so I am going, let me pause this and bring this back.
To our Live 5, just into our.
Okay, so I want to play this again. So guys, this is the judge that has so much mercy and so much compassion and so much empathy for the shooter's family. Listen to this again, y'all.
Live 5 Newsroom, the Department of Homeland Security has announced charges that Charleston County Magistrate Judge James B. Gosnell Jr. is facing. They say Gosnell has been arrested for possessing child sexual abuse materials. Department of Homeland Security investigators reportedly got a tip from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children.
During a search warrant of Gosnell's home and electronic devices, agents reported finding a flash drive with child sex abuse material on it. Gosnell has been suspended by the South Carolina Supreme Court. He's set to be arraigned tomorrow morning. Be sure to stay with us. We'll continue to follow this case as it unfolds.
What's up, Cuzzo? What's up? So this man that has so much compassion for Dylan Ruth's family, where he didn't even say anything to the families of the fallen, but he had so much compassion. He had so much compassion for the people, for Dylan's family. So anyway, so he has been arrested and detained for like child pornography. They got off of his system and stuff like that. So yeah, maybe he was trying to. Yeah, I just say, honey, God don't like ugly. Well, now we know our grandmothers, our grandparents. That is just a old age saying from African American folks. God don't like ugly, and Mabel Coleman used to say, and he ain't too fond of cute. So, baby, it's coming right back with you. Did he get the death penalty? Yeah, I saw the predatory judge. Yes. Yeah, that's what I'm like. Yeah, here you are. And that's you know what? They said it's so many judges that are pedophiles, though. They said it is so many, but you can't clump everybody into one thing. And y'all know I am not for that, clumping everybody into one thing. But that's just crazy. You got these people judging people. I mean, I'm over it. I'm over it. So for those of y'all know I was heading on a cruise in October. So I want y'all to chime in on this. I'm gonna need y'all to start boosting answers in on it. So we get our cruise. My auntie Margot is turning 75 years old in October. Her birthday is October 20th. So we were going on a cruise from October 19th through the 23rd. So the cruise is in October. So all of a sudden we get, okay, so everybody in our family didn't get to book their cruise. They said the cruise was sold out. And so my mom, you know, she lose so much money on the ship at the casino. She get her own concierge. So she don't even pay for cruises. All she got to do is pay for the fees, the gratuity. She gets so she has a concierge. So I'm talking to the concierge. And I'm like, well, you know, my kids didn't even get they book their trip, you know. That she was like, oh yeah, it's not sold out. Then she looked, she said, it's sold out. She couldn't believe it. She was like, I've never seen anything like this. She was like, it's sold out and the cruise ain't until October. So that led me to believe once they canceled it. So they canceled it yesterday. Hey, what's up, Gene, watching from Arizona? So they canceled yesterday, y'all. They canceled and they offer refunds or you can book your cruise. Somebody, Kim Hollingsworth, text me and remind me to call and cancel my cruise for a refund. So anyway, so now, of course, you know, everybody, people used to, you know, it used to be so much truthful things you could find online, but it's so many just fabricated stories that people run away with. So I want y'all to chime in on this. Our cruise is in October. It's March. And they canceled our cruise. Now, this is what they said. I said, oh, is this about the violence in Mexico? And y'all, a lot of that stuff is fabricated, where they showed the planes was on fire and stuff like that. All that was fake news. So, oh, excuse me. So anyway, they said, oh no. So the Firenze, first of all, is the newest ship in the Carnival fleet. It was built. It was first sailed in 2020, and then they refurbished it for the Italian thing in 2023. So that makes it's the newest ship in the Carnival fleet. So do y'all think it's because this idiot Trump basket case, felon, thug, 34-time convicted felon, probably has over 1,000 felons under his belt? So y'all think it's because, I mean, who knows what's going to happen? Now, we know that they did kill the drug cartel the head of the drug cartel, and he definitely took props for that. So do y'all think it's because of war or the potential of what may be going on? Or is it really because they talking about they have some scheduled maintenance? They said some ship and sell dock ports or something like that. So I need to know, because I was just like, man, and I said, well, it's because all this BS going on with the White House. They trying to send bombs everybody and their mama. So so I want to know what y'all thoughts are. Are y'all thoughts it's about Trump? Is it about the war? What's going on in the Middle East? And transitioning to the Middle East. I can't believe y'all know I love Dubai. I can't believe Emirates is the best airline in the world. Ain't nobody touching Emirates. I ain't been on every airline, but ain't nobody touching Emirates. Y'all didn't send a bomb. I said, they didn't bomb Emirates. They didn't bomb hotels. They didn't bomb so many things. I'm just like, wow. But Dubai ain't did nothing to y'all. But I mean, they messing with Trump's cronies, whoever, not Trump's, but the United States alleged allies and people, allies for them. But yeah, they didn't have to do that. They didn't have to do that to Dubai. I wanted to go back to Dubai. They didn't have to do that to Dubai. Dubai ain't did nothing to y'all. But did y'all see Dubai? See, this how players move. This how players move. Y'all, this how players move. Dubai holds a whole bunch of Iran's money because of the sanctions in Iran. So they hold the AED. They hold a bunch of. So the president, because you know Dubai and them, they have presidents. We went to the president. Oh, I should have brought some videos up. We went to the president's place. You wouldn't get nowhere near, but it was definitely beautiful. But yeah, they said you keep bombing us, keep bombing these places over here, you won't have access to your money. Now that's a player move. That's a player move. But Iran didn't listen. They still bombed Dubai last night or a couple of days ago. So yeah, I'm just like, now Trump, they got all this shit started. He don't know what the hell he doing. He got all these cronies in the military just doing whatever he say. The way he been bombing these boats and stuff, he don't know who's on those boats. He don't know. He's flexing. They allowing this man to flex, just a criminal, a thug to flex in the White House with every agency behind him. It's I can't wait till he gone. He sickens me. Who is this? Miss Timmons says yes and yes, are scared of Trump. Yes, they are. Tony said that's the Trump kind of shit. He don't even and Trump Day coming. It is coming. It is coming. Kim Hollingsworth said, girl, the Oompa Loompa is gonna learn to leave other countries alone. He is. But I tell you what, when Iran said, oh, that's straight to where the oil come through, it's like they know it, because Trump, he wears everything on his fat, funky sleeve. So they know how to get him. They like, oh, that oil, because he's greedy. He wants the oil because, of course, he's getting back in off of it. He wants the oil. So so Iran, then they can't get nothing through there. So, of course, gas and oil prices are going to go up. This president that was going to make everything so much easier for us. Prices of this is going down. Prices of that going down. So this is the thing. I want everybody to think about this, especially y'all young, I'm not even young, y'all black dumb men that voted for this idiot. This is what I want y'all to think about. Think about if the oil can't get through and every country already agreed they're going to their reserves, they ain't going to have no choice. If you can't get through the strait to get through the oil, they have no choice. So if the oil don't get through, of course, gas prices are going to go up. And then check this out. Everything runs on gas and energy. If those places that's delivering the food, delivering the goods, that I'm saying in the United States, I ain't even going to talk about his dumbass tariffs. I'm saying in the United States, because the gas price is going to go up, food prices going to go up, deliveries is going to go up, everything is going to go up. But remember, this is the man that said he was going to take care of y'all, and y'all said y'all had confidence in him building up the economy. Ignorant. I don't feel sorry for nobody. Not one person that voted for him. I don't feel sorry for none of them. I'm a so let me see. I see my auntie said something. Auntie Ida in Las Vegas. We got Miss Timmons from California. You said I'm too fold on the cancellation first. It's the war, etc. Okay. I believe it's too early to guess. Letting us know in advance help us make another arrangement. Yeah, that's what I said too, Auntie. And I was like, oh, well, that's nice that they letting us know in advance. But then I said, but they kept saying, of course, they're saying, oh, I got to show y'all this clip too, because this is somebody that allegedly, well, not allegedly, spoke with the people from Carnival, and this is what Carnival Cruise told him. And then I had another lady, she was talking about how Carnival Cruise told them that, it's not the concerns like we all saying, oh yeah, it's because of Mexico. Look, we talk about that's what it's for. It's because of Mexico. So they are they're saying it's not because of Mexico, but I mean, I think the consensus in here is definitely it's because of Mexico. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this so you guys will see what the people actually said. Let me see. Okay, why is you not?
Passengers could be impacted after Carnival Cruise Line canceled multiple sailings aboard Carnival Firenze. The cruise line has canceled 10 voyages scheduled between October 12th and November 16th of this year. Those cruises were 3- and 4-night Baja sailings departing from Long Beach, California. Carnival says the change is due to an adjustment in the ship's itinerary, but did not provide additional details in a letter to guests. Guests can rebook on comparable sailings with their original fare protected and receive onboard credit or just cancel for a full refund. Refunds are expected to be processed in the coming weeks. And a third hike for
Okay. So I just wanted to let you guys know that is the story coming. That's basically what Mom's Concierge said. Basically that they're changing the itinerary. But it was still people on cruises. And this is basically affecting the cruises to Mexico. So if you have not gotten a notification, which I think they sent all the notifications out to the people, this is because Carnival don't give no refunds. I'm so glad I didn't buy the insurance because I was gonna get the insurance just a couple of days ago. I'm so glad I didn't buy it because I don't know if they would have refunded me for my insurance. They probably would have said, well, yeah, you got the insurance, you're getting a refund, beat it. But yeah, I wouldn't have liked that. So let me see who we got in here. Valerie says, yeah, I feel sorry for Dubai too. I do. I love Dubai. I tell everybody I love Dubai. Go in like November because that's considered their cold season. And it was like in the 80s. It was in the 80s. So that's they cold wave. They have bombed 11 other countries that don't have anything to do with it. Trump has gotten us into, yeah, he have. And I really never seen it. I'm going to tell you this. And, I'm 58. I've been around for a whole bunch of wars. This is something that I really haven't seen, like how Iran is just bombing all these different countries. I'm just like, well, I mean, they didn't have the heat. They allies of the U.S. So they kind of hitting hard. They like, they ain't playing. They is not playing. Iran is like, yeah. And they keep saying, oh, we crippled. They can't do anything. We crippled them. You ain't crippled nothing. They crippled that damn oil straight. Now, until you get that fixed, don't say another word. I mean, of course, they have way better, but way better arsenal than Iran. Girl, this is definitely empty. Look, it is definitely empty. Of course, they have a way better arsenal than Iran, but Iran ain't playing. Iran, like, hey, we the little people. We still don't. We still got a plan though. Okay. Okay, that was my auntie's. I did. Let me see. Who is this? They cut off their nose to spite their faces rather than vote for a black woman. Barbrazian, baby. And it's still some people that don't even. It's still some people that don't even get it. This is my thing for black men. This is my thing. And for women, period, because he hate women. This is my thing for black men. How can you I don't give a damn what's going on. How can you support anybody that hates your mama? He hate women. He despise, double hate black women. And if you educated, oh no. If you educated, oh, if he could come in here and kill you, he would. If he could come, how do you just look up to somebody? Or it just doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even make sense that anybody would look up to him, and you got a mama that's affected by the stuff that he's on. And then, like, when they talk about welfare, they don't know, like, old folks home, that's a part of welfare. That's a part of a Department of Health and Human Services. All of that stuff is. The veteran stuff. All of that stuff is in a big old package. But y'all want to look, I ain't even, girl, I'm going to start cussing. Look, I'm going to start cussing if I do. But anyway, we going to go on to the next subject. Okay, so now, no, we was talking about black women. I'm going to keep it right there for a minute. I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to share this, put this up big. I want y'all to see this because the Trump administration from February to July fired over 300,000 black women. They were responsible for over 300,000 black women losing their jobs. And he said he was going to go for the upper echelon. He said that. He told the people, that's all. My Auntie Barbara was the first person that told me about Project 2025. She was the first person. That was the first person that after she told me, she came on the show, I started seeing it everywhere. This based on the following reports, Trump administration in 2025, over 300 black women left the workforce between February and July of 2025. 300,000. 300,000 people, but they already said that was part of the blueprint. My Auntie Barbara told us that. She loud and clear. And I'm glad she told me about Project 2025 because I was ignorant to the fact. I didn't know about it. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, we got to talk about the Georgia race. Okay, so that's what I wanted to talk about. I want to talk about the black women because I think that's underreported. How as soon as he came in, and I mean, like 3 of my friends that were in upper echelon positions, no, 4 of them, 3 of them here and 1 out of town, they lost their jobs, and just because of what he wants to do. You know, that was something that he had in a big playbook. So that was something he wanted to do in the big playbook, and he did it. And we already know he can't stand black women. Let me see. Miss Timmons said Iran has no air defense. However, Russia is giving on the playbook. And this big fat funky. And this fool said, they said they didn't do it. It said coaching Iran to harm American. This morning, our governor here in California was briefed on drones spotted to destroy. Oh my goodness. And I don't know if y'all seen this, but when the first day or two when and Trump was bragging about bombing, and they had like, I'm gonna say it was thousands of people. You know how they used to do for the Ayatollah back in the day. You know, I don't know what that's called, but it was a gathering. It was a bunch of people out there, thousands of people, and guess what they was chanting? We hate America. America must pay. Now, we already know they don't give a damn about being a martyr. They don't give a damn about going and putting on a 6-pack or 12-pack of bombs and coming there and light it up. They don't give a damn. They said that was saying, we hate America. America must pay. We hate America. I said, oh, damn. I was like, oh, damn. I'm like, what in the world? I said, Lord have mercy. And they don't care. They do not care. What did you see the Senate hearing where they interviewed one of the idiots on the Doge committee? They didn't even know what, it doesn't surprise me. They didn't even know what DEI was. they were out here firing people and denying funding. Yeah. And a lot of those women, those Black women lost jobs, had a lot to do with diversity, equity, and inclusion, DEI. White folks call it nepotism. Look, it's nepotism. You know, you just get somebody. Ooh, speaking of that, let me see. Oshan, please let your viewers know Trump kid had a meeting to invest in drones. Oh my goodness. I mean, everything is for sale, baby. Everything. And this toilet that we call America, everything is for sale. He will pilfer off anything. Everything is for sale. It ain't nothing sacred here. Nothing at all. No law and order, nothing. Nothing at all. Oh my goodness. Valerie said, did you see the guy that drove in the synagogue today? I did not see that, Val. I did not see that. But I'm giving y'all some fresh off the press here. So I'll be dropping little snippets like Val just popped that up. So I'll be doing like little 1 or 2 minute shorts, like 2 minute shorts, just gearing it up for Stay Woke so y'all can look and go see. And then if y'all have input, y'all can put input in. So I'll be doing that like 2 or 3 days a week. I'll start on this week. I'll probably start this weekend dropping stuff. So that will probably be, and definitely going to look into that. His kids investing in drones. Yeah. Yes, you said yes. I saw Val. Okay, so the Georgia election. So Auntie, I know you know. Both of my aunties know, but y'all know that there was a special runoff for Marjorie Taylor Greene's seat in Georgia. So Marjorie Taylor Greene, as neurotic and crazy as she is, and shouldn't have never been in the House of Representatives a day in her life. But anyway, that is a highly populated Republican area where she has won in landslides. So we know she gave her seat up because she said Trump was threatening her, and she didn't. You know, she said she wasn't. She just wasn't dealing with it. You know, when you on his side and you in his ass and you agreeing with everything he say, then he got everything for you. He got everything for you. But when you go against him, it's a war. It doesn't matter what it is. It's a war. So anyway, so the Black woman that's running in Georgia. So it was 4 Republicans. So of course they split the vote. But it was one Democrat running and 4 Republicans. And so the Democrat won. If she would have got over 50%, then they wouldn't have had to do a runoff. But they're doing a runoff in Georgia. It's several states like that. If you don't get over 50%, then there's a runoff in the primary, in the general election. So there is going to be a runoff for that seat, for Marjorie Taylor Greene's seat. But they said that seat haven't been blue, and they don't know. They couldn't even tell you how long it's been. But yeah, so I mean, we got to get out here and vote, and we already know how they trying to steal the vote in Texas, how they creating all this controversy where they stopped, Jasmine Crockett, the county that she's from, her highly populated constituents, and they went to the Supreme Court so because they didn't want Jasmine in there. They did not want no parts of Jasmine in the Senate. So they got to the Supreme Court, and I mean the state Supreme Court, and was like, yeah, we they gotta these people are voting late, and then the Supreme Court has said yes at first, and then they went in there and said no. But they so scared, and this is the thing, y'all. If they wasn't just how they trying to suppress our vote, they so scared. They are so scared of us winning. They're so scared of our vote. If they weren't scared of our vote, they wouldn't be running all these campaigns. They wouldn't be doing everything, trying to get laws passed to stop us from voting. So again, I don't care what's going on. You make sure. And if you don't want to be in lines and stuff, I think my auntie Ida might have said this to me. Somebody said this to me. Mail in your vote. Mail in your ballot. Mail it in. You can go online. I know in Nebraska, you can go online and see when your ballot was received and everything. Mail your ballot in. Mail your ballot in. I mean, hey, it is what it is. Let me see. Barbara said California is in trouble for governor because it's too many Democrats in the race most of them should drop out of the and risk, or risk a Republican winning. Yeah, and that's what I said too when they had those four. Because realistically, if like in Georgia, they had 4 Republicans on the ballot. I mean, y'all split the vote. That's not a good strategy. That's not a good strategy. Having all those people on the ballot is not a good strategy at all. So Democrats, come on, come with it. And Galvin with his fine ass, Galvin can get it. I'ma just say it. Galvin can get it. I ain't never had no white man, but Galvin, I mean, if you call me, you might be able to get it. Oh, they tried to stop the mail-in ballots as well. Oh, I know that. Oh, they hated that. They hated when the mail-in ballots came in. They hated that. They hated that. Let me see what it was. Let me see what else I was going to talk about. What is it? Oh no, that I don't want to talk. Oh, this 50 Cent, and I'm sick of it. Oh, this dude right here. So where's you at? Okay, right here. Okay, so I don't even know what to say. So I was just going through some stuff, y'all, last week, and I'm just scrolling up and stuff. And then I see somebody interviewing Malik Yoba. Now, y'all know Malik, Malik is from what was that, New York Undercover? So a few years back, he was on the Breakfast Club, and he was saying that he was attracted to, he's not gay, but he was attracted to trans. And I was like, well, I mean, I don't understand when people say stuff like that. I get confused. He said I mean, are you acting on your attraction? I'm not sure. So when I seen him pop up, I just seen him first, y'all. So I'm gonna show y'all the video, and I said, oh, let me see what he's talking about, because I had just seen this queen talking about the interview on the Breakfast Club. So I went back and researched it from a few years ago, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I had seen him go off on somebody that was interviewing him about a year ago, and then so I didn't know the backstory on that. But when I was seeing this video, I said, oh, well, let me watch this. Malik Yoba. But when I seen this video, baby, I was like, well, who is this? Okay, so y'all just look at that picture from here before I play it. I'm gonna give y'all a minute to look at this picture here, because I said, well, who is this queen interviewing him? And so I'm looking after I seen Breakfast Club, so I'm looking all at Malik's posture and everything. So I want y'all to look and see. Look at this image here. Let me make it big. Let me get myself out the shot. Okay, so this image here, I was just like, I was like, who is this queen? Then when I push play, baby, when I pushed play, I was like, now what had happened was, but I'm going to push play. Let me see if I can make this any bigger. I push play.
Listen.
Let me move this back. Let me move this.
Have you ever been married?
Yes, I have.
Wait,
congratulations, man.
Thank you.
What took you so long, man?
I was waiting on you to go first.
I'm divorced, man.
Me too.
But I'm gonna do it again, though. You heard that?
Gotta
I'm gonna do it again.
When?
Whenever God says so. But I'm gonna do it again.
As he whispered.
I need a first lady.
You do.
1,000%.
The black is hot.
Listen.
Come out from amongst them.
No, listen. God is working on me. God is working on me.
Yeah. How long you been divorced?
2007. It's been a while.
Oh yeah. You with me?
I wasn't prepared, man.
Have you ever been married?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so I'm just gonna stop this right here, and at the sound of my voice. So when I seen this, y'all, when I seen this video, I was like, who is this queen interviewing Malik Yoba? So then I looked, and I still didn't know. Then I looked, girl, that is Pastor Bryant. Pastor Bryant, I didn't supported you on the bands and all that stuff. I didn't support you the way you came out about your wife. You picked out your wife's dress. You never took ownership or anything. You didn't take ownership or anything about that. So I didn't support that. But I got to play this again, y'all, because now, am I crazy? Y'all let me know. Jean, let me know. Am I crazy? Because I definitely just thought this was a queen that I just didn't know that was interviewing Malik because he said he was attracted to trans. Okay. I gotta do it again, y'all. I gotta play it because this I just don't. I mean, am I crazy? Look at this man.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
What took you so long, man?
I was waiting on you to go first.
I'm
Look
divorced.
at him.
Me too.
But I'm
I
gonna
was.
see. I'm gonna do it again though. You heard
You
that?
gotta
I'm gonna do it again.
When?
Whenever God says so. But
Why is he
It's
sitting
a
like
I
that?
need a first lady.
You do.
1000%.
The block is hot.
Listen.
Listen, come out from amongst them.
No, listen. You know, God is working on me. God is working on me.
Yeah. How long you been divorced?
2007. It's been a while.
Oh yeah. You with me.
I wasn't prepared, man.
Have you ever been married?
Okay. I just had to I had to say something about that. I was just like, I couldn't believe it. When I seen that, I was like, what happened? So, you know, I know they say a whole bunch of he was all gayed up, Auntie. He was sitting like this. And I was like, so I was just watching y'all, and I said, that's Pastor Giselle Bryan, ex-husband? I was like, well, honey, I done heard the rumors, baby. You kind of, I don't know, y'all. I don't know about that one. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know about that one. I'm just like, what in the hell is going on? What in the world is going on? And I want to talk about Sherri Shepherd getting fired. So, because y'all know I'm a Sherri Shepherd fan. I know my auntie likes Sherri Shepherd too. So when they sent out the notification, first of all, they didn't tell her. That's the one thing. Secondly, the you know how they say, oh yeah, the statement. They say, oh yeah, the ratings had fell and whoop to this and this, whoop to this and this. They definitely had a comfortable vibe, Sheen. They definitely had a comfortable vibe. I ain't gonna lie. Woo-wee. I was like, what happened was, I mean, what man is interviewing something? I don't care what, but who just interviewed? You have been, I was like, what? But anyway, Sherri Shepherd, her show got canceled. So now, of course, you know, it's rumors like Wendy is coming back. Wendy is coming back. She getting her slot or whatever. But here's the thing. Sherri Shepherd did not, her ratings are good. The ratings are good. The statement that was put out by the showrunner and the production said that her ratings are good. And that, oh, we love Sherri, and Sherri is this, Sherri is that. She got a solid audience. And I'm like, well, then why did the show get canceled? I'm like, well, I mean, what's really going on? And then so today I heard that Wendy Williams is supposed to be. Wendy ain't in no condition to come back, y'all. Wendy Williams will never be the same. Now, I did see her. I'm going to show y'all a video of her. I did see her, and she does look much better than what she was looking. And then now Wendy Williams did say this on TMZ. She said, oh, after they got Diddy, because she was saying like after they got Diddy, she felt comfortable coming back out in the public or whatever. And I was like, what? And then also, I'm gonna tell y'all, Wendy is a cold piece, because Wendy, after I did a little bit more research, all that stuff Wendy did with that conservator stuff, and you know, they said her son was taking her money. I don't know if y'all seen the documentary. It was very good, and it was very sad. It was very, very sad. So now, as soon as all this stuff is done, Wendy done did these, she been under this stuff, 2-3 years? Now her husband, whatever they had going on, he's cut all the way off. He can't live without her. So you done bought a woman a whole house with her money, that had a whole baby with her, and supporting the woman. Now the man, his cars and got repossessed, his house, he gonna have to sell his house. He cried, he ain't got no money, went back to the judge. The judge looked at him, was like, Negro, please. Negro, please. Yeah, you claim to make Wendy this famous and stuff. Well, go make somebody else that famous. I mean, if you got it, you got it. You ain't made Wendy nothing. Wendy was on radio way before she ever met you. Before your second cousin knew y'all were second cousins. She was on the radio. So he is out. He said he broke. He ain't got nothing. He broke. And now Wendy is out. And I was like, oh, she gonna have to start. They said, oh no. Hey, John Gould is in here. She said, they said, oh no, she don't owe him nothing. Because whatever it had to do with that conservatorship or whatever happened, he don't got access to nothing else. So I said, is Wendy that smart? I was like, damn, I was just thinking. And I'm like, okay, you said, okay. So Jean says, I think Cheryl Underwood is coming back somewhere. Where's she coming? Where's she at? Did she leave? Let me see. Show us. Ida says, Bart says, show us what really happened. Johnson said, Wendy will not survive. And you know, she used to be my girl. Yeah, I don't think Wendy is any condition. I'll show y'all a clip of her, a most recent clip. Look at Kato, the one and only that snuck in. He said, replying to Sophia Cartwright, yes, I don't. Chantella Wallace would kill me. What did Sophia say? Uh-oh. What is the Sophia, tell me what you said, because my brother said I would kill him. God don't like ugly. And Barbara, I don't know if you was on here. And I said, as my grandmother, Mabel Coleman, used to say, he ain't too fond of cute. Mm-hmm. Look at Blicky Wallace in here. Shiffy with the black Blicky. Shiffy Wallace will be hosting the all-male fashion show, everybody. I got Shiffy on board. I'm like, okay. Yeah. Oh, Cheryl Underwood been a guest on The View, a guest host. I ain't seen that. But yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to get y'all pumped up about the fashion show. I want to let y'all know about the Dylan Roof thing, because that was a huge thing he did. All those people he killed, and the fact that they drove him through Burger King to get something to eat before they took him to jail. The fact that the judge showed compassion and empathy for his family before he ever said anything to the slain 11 family is absolutely crazy. And the fact that that judge is now have charges against him for pedophilia, children pornography. Yeah. That's what I said. God don't like ugly. God don't like ugly. Now, I'm saving the best for last. Auntie Barbara said, what's up, Blicky? I'm saving the best for last. So the man from DHHS. So anybody that got doing daycare, in-home healthcare services, transportation, this man done been on everybody. He didn't chastise and had so many people fired for not paying attention that what was going on during the billing cycles and everything. I done told everybody, watch this dude. He ain't no joke. He's not playing. He bars none. So don't just think he's just looking at me. Don't think he's just looking at you. Now, in case y'all didn't know, this man, I had his name written down. This man, he said, now about a month and a half ago, he said, let me see, don't forget to call. Ivory, I see your text message. This man, he said about a month and a half ago, he said, yeah, Governor Pillen awarded a contract. And Barbara, I was going to call you. That's what I was calling you for the other day. And I forgot when I called you from Mama phone. He said Governor Pillen awarded a contract and did not even put a bid out. And so he said that he is going to be seeking charges against him. And he said that about a month and a half ago. 2 or 3 days ago, I think his last name is Foley. The man from DHHS, the auditor, sent the police to the governor's mansion to arrest Governor Pillen, question him so they can press charges against him because he gave a $2.5 million bid, a $2.5 million contract. And the law states that you have to put that. I know my auntie can tell you everything about that. The law states that you have to bid it out. It has to, because y'all know that back when I was talking about nepotism, same thing. people quid quo pro. You can't tell me that Gene Stafford didn't get nothing for this. What is this rail cart or whatever, the trolley or whatever the hell it is. She ain't got a kickback from that. So Jim Pillen just went and gave his homeboy. I'd be like, oh, auntie, oh, I got a $2.5 million contract for you. Here you go. And so he's under investigation for fraud. It's against the law. It's against the law to do that. And my auntie Barbara laced me up on plenty of that stuff about the bids and stuff like that. But yeah, you cannot do that. You have to put it out for a bid, even though you know I'm gonna say, okay, auntie, I'm giving you the contract. If you don't put it out for a bid, that's against the law. That's against the law. And honey, that man from DHHS sent them right on over to the governor's mansion and said, yeah, investigation has started. So I had to say that best for last. Yep. Barbara said it is the Public Records Act. Because y'all know, like the mafia, how the gangsters used to roll, they used to get all those contracts behind the scene. It wasn't contracts. They would automatically get the contracts without bidding for them. So that's unfair practice. You got to give everybody the opportunity to make the bread, everybody the opportunity to make the cheese. So anyway, we done said a mouthful. Our hour is up. Damn, that was quick. That was quick. You said, oh, I need to come. Oh, yeah, that dude wasn't no joke. What Gene say? Let me see what Gene said. It was alleged woman that traveled with him on on the international trips. Oh, yeah. Doing the what's the little sellout on the Supreme Court? Joy Lyons in the house. What's up, Joy Lyons? How you doing? So Clarence Thomas with his free trips from people that is illegal as hell. But anyway, y'all, I wanted to tap in with y'all. Definitely want everybody to be excited. Joy, get your people together for the fashion show. Joy, your table was lit. Your table and Virginia table and Joy's table was lit the whole night. We had them fans out. When the men was looking good, when they closed, we went like blah, blah, blah. But it's going to be super nice this year. It is April 11th. 2026 social hours start from 6:30 to 7:30. That's going to be if you want cocktails, you will be paying for your cocktails, but we will have food there, heavy hors d'oeuvres. We got Sister Don Russell Cummings in front of the food, in charge of the food this year. Sister Linda Brown won't be able to make it this year. She did the food last year, most of it, and it was delicious. So get ready for a fun-filled night, food, dance, music, and don't forget, Shiffy with the Block Blicky is hosting. I can't believe I got Shiffy to host. I'm so glad. So this is going to be a lit house. Sad we have to go now. That was good. Okay, yeah, we got to go, Auntie. I'm in an hour and 2 minutes, but I want to thank everybody for tuning in to Stay Woke. We definitely appreciate y'all. Like I said, I'm going to be dropping little shorts to keep you guys in tune with the topics I'll be talking about. So if y'all want to challenge me, if y'all want to do some research, if y'all want to step in, y'all know I will send your ass a link in a minute to tap in if you want to talk about it. But thank you again. You guys know you have been tuned in to the hottest podcast in the Midwest, the only podcast that shouts you out in real time and answer your questions. Look at that. Joy Line says, yes, a good time was had. Boom. There it is. Before you go to sleep, you got to do what?